This is sponsored by Calvin Vaughn for City Commissioner Committee. This award honors a city, county, or state employee, volunteer, elected official, or citizen whose outstanding public service has far exceeded the normal call of duty. Not included are first responders, police officers, or firefighters. So, Calvin, it's all yours.
Thank you, John. Tonight, we want to honor a woman with a 45-year career in public service. Tonight's recipient began her calling making a difference in the lives of citizens in Surry County. At the age of 17, she continues to serve, making a difference in the lives of county employees, community stakeholders, and the citizens. She is the best representative for public service in local government. We want to honor the local woman who has made a powerful difference with a lifetime of caring and dedication. Would you help me welcome Surry County's Assistant Manager, Sandra H. Snow.
Well, I am so honored and so shocked again. I cannot believe this. I don't deserve such an award. I have loved working for the county. I continue to work every day just because that's what I do. I love the employees. I love the department heads I work with. I love the board, and I'm just so grateful that all these years that I have been given the opportunities to advance and have a career with Surry County government. I couldn't be more honored and more proud to be a part of Surry County government and all of the things that we have accomplished that I have seen done over the years, and I'm thankful to have been a part of it, and I thank y'all so much for honoring me. I really appreciate it.
All right, our next award is the Business Longevity Award. So if I can get the CEO of Surry Communications, Richie Parker, up here, please. This business must have been a pillar of the business community for at least 20 years and is vested in continuing to be part of the business community in the future. They must have operated as an ethical business, providing quality goods and/or services, and should have made a positive impact on the community, supporting local efforts such as education, civic, and charitable causes. So, CEO of Surry Communications, Richie Parker.
So Surry Communications is proud to present the Business Longevity Award. Having been a business for over 32 years, including 26 years on Main Street, for their Andy Griffith memorabilia to their tourism treasures, they have stood the test of time while helping welcome tourists to our town. The winner of the 2024 Business Longevity Award is Mayberry Market and Souvenirs.
I am very, very proud to have been here almost 33 years downtown. I'm very happy that our chamber is such a vibrant chamber and does so much for our community. From everyone that has helped me through the years, from the Downtown Business Association, all the different organizations that really do help us be successful, because we cannot do it on our own. And I also thank my family, who has always stood beside me, from my parents from day one, who helped me and worked right there beside me, to my husband, who puts up with all my craziness, and then my son, who was raised in a store. Now Landon and Caitlin, my son and daughter-in-law, will carry on if I can ever get out of there, which I'm trying really hard to do. And I'm so thankful for all the support from everyone here and from everyone, my friends, my family, and all these different organizations that make our town the greatest in America. Thank you.
Next up is the Tourism Award. It's sponsored by the Mount Airy Tourism Development Authority. This award is presented to a business that supports the tourism industry of the region every day, acts as an ambassador and cheerleader for tourism promotion, and displays leadership and integrity while delivering first-class customer service. Please welcome Jessica Eisenhower-Roberts and Jenny Smith.
The Mount Airy Tourism Development Authority is proud to sponsor this year's Excellence in Tourism Award. Mayberry Squad Car Tours is owned by Mike Cockrum. They have a fleet of 1960s models Ford Galaxies and an even larger fleet of drivers. Of all tours and activities listed on TripAdvisor, this tour is ranked at number 1 and consistently receives 5-star ratings and reviews from guests. In addition to the squad cars themselves, the drivers, which are also tour guides, are just as unique. Many of the reviews from guests mention these drivers by names and sing their praises.
These people are what makes the Mayberry cars so special. You could take a Mayberry Squad Car Tour 12 times. I've taken one about 25 times, and each time you learn something different with each driver. They all love sharing their Mayberry stories with visitors. They take huge pride in our town, and we're forever grateful for the experiences that these guides provide to our visitors. The Mount Airy Tourism Development Authority and Chamber of Commerce is honored and here to present the 2023 Excellent in Tourism Award to Mayberry Squad Car Tours and Mike Cockrum.
I spent the day today 6 hours underneath a Mayberry Squad Car working on it, and here I'm at Cross Creek eating dinner. So it's been an amazing experience. I've told people many times, one of the very first things I did when I started my business, and the best thing I did when I started my business, was join the Chamber of Commerce. And these ladies right here is a big part of it. They send people to us every day, and it's been an amazing experience. And I just want to thank the Chamber of Commerce and the Visitor Center and the Arts Council and many businesses along Main Street that send people to us every day. And it's been an amazing ride, and I hope to continue. Thank y'all.
This award is presented to an educator or administrator with outstanding achievement. The nominees should exemplify the highest standards of their profession and who, through their influence, past and present, on the lives of young people, has made significant contributions to their school and communities. Please welcome Ben Cook from Cook Rentals.
Cook Rentals is a proud sponsor of the Educator Year Award. And I want you to take just a minute and think which award could have more impact on our community, our future, and our children than recognizing a person who helps mold our children into productive, conscientious, caring, and contributing members of our community. The person who nominated the winner said he isn't just a great teacher, he inspires students to do their best. So you have an educator who isn't just teaching the book, but inspiring students to do better. Other colleagues describe the winner as dynamic, thoughtful, and prepared, with a focus on rigor in the classroom. And that's the main reason why all of his AP students recently scored a 3 or higher on their end-of-year exams. I'm proud to recognize the winner of the 2024 Chamber Educator of the Year Award, Mr. Brian Hayes from Mount Airy High School.
One of my colleagues said I'm always prepared, and I feel very unprepared right now. So it's giving me a little anxiety, but addressing a group of 25 high school students is nothing compared to this. So, but thank yous are definitely needed. First and foremost, I want to thank my parents for inspiring me to become an educator. Both of them taught, and I saw the love and appreciation that their players and students had for them, and it kind of inspired me. I want to thank my beautiful wife for the love and support that she's always shown to me. She's blessed me with 2 beautiful boys, whom I look forward to teaching and helping grow up into becoming men. I'd like to thank Dr. Morrison in Mount Airy City Schools for giving me the opportunity to work with individuals in our community and to giving me the autonomy to do what I think is best in the classroom on a daily basis. That is a freedom that not all teachers have, to be able to do what they think is best for their kids. And Dr. Morrison and Mount Airy City Schools gives us that. I'd like to thank all the principals I've had along the way, all the colleagues I've had, but most importantly, I'd like to thank all my students I've had, because they're the ones that put in the work. Thank you.
Next up is the Young Professional of the Year. This is sponsored by the United Fund. This award is presented to an individual under the age of 45 that has illustrated outstanding leadership and active participation in the business community. This individual should show a commitment to the future of Surrey County. The nominee's contributions to the area must be documented to include leadership at the local levels. All right, so please welcome Melissa Hyatt, the Executive Director of the United Fund of Surrey, and Robin Beeson from the Children's Center.
So last year, the United Fund of Surrey sponsored the Young Professionals Award, and sitting in this room, I had a recollection of something that I had not thought of in almost 20 years. These two girls showed up in this community about the same time to work in nonprofit. But the one thing we've learned over the 20 years is that relationships make everything, and that's the mission of what all of us do in the nonprofit world. And that it is to put the time and the love and the commitment into the young professionals, because one day we want to go home. The individual that we're going to recognize tonight as the young professional has made his commitment to this community. He's made it to his church. He's made it to his family. He's made it not to my nonprofit, but not to Robin's nonprofit, but to multiple others. And then he has a full-time job. So I had to share this time with Robin because we shared the past 20 years in becoming who we are. And we've both had a big part of becoming who we are. So I'm going to hand the mic to Robin and let her tell you who the young professional for 2023 is.
The only thing I'll add is on my walk over here, I thought of 20 other things this young professional does that he will never tell you, that he puts children and his community and his families first. So just walking over here, I could be here all night to tell you the things he has done in a short time that I've known him. So we're very excited to announce that Riley Scales is the Young Professional of the Year.
First off, I'd like to thank everybody that has laid the foundation to get me to where I am today. I come from a blue-collar family, first-generation high school graduate, first-generation college graduate. I share my story a lot of times, and I shared this with a group of individuals of young middle school kids in Allegheny County, serving on the board of the Children's Center. Be the first at something, no matter what it is, be the first. I share that I am the first high school graduate, high school college graduate, first to hold a professional career. If it wasn't for the founders of the companies that I work for, these amazing ladies that are standing behind me that I get to serve with on several nonprofits, other nonprofit boards that I serve on, but most importantly, my lovely bride that supports every decision I make, allows me to make the sacrifices for our time together to help serve the community and make it a better place. I'm proud to live in Surrey County and am very honored to receive this award tonight.
Next up is the Ambassador of the Year. This is sponsored by the Mount Airy News. This award honors a member of the Chamber ambassadors for his or her outstanding service and commitment. I'd like to add that the ambassadors are the lifeblood of the Chamber. These are volunteers who spend time meeting with or calling our members to ensure that all of their needs are met and their problems are solved. They truly are an extension of the Chamber's staff and me in our community, and I'm very grateful for them. Please welcome Sandra Hurley. She's the regional publisher from the Mount Airy News.
Thank you, John. This is just a wonderful room. Are you not excited to be sitting here with the people that we're talking to side by side at our tables? And there are ambassadors throughout this room, which makes it even better. It's like John said, they're the ones behind the chamber doing a lot of the things. They're at ribbon cuttings. They're calling chamber members. They're checking on people. Maybe somebody hasn't been as active as they used to be. They're the ones checking on them. And so we are so fortunate to have ambassadors and such a strong chamber. But this year, this person was at most every thing that was going on. You've heard her name a couple times already tonight because she is the chair for the Young Professionals group, the Foothills Young Professionals. And she's just that very nice person that likes to talk about the chamber. So I'm very excited to tell you that Audrey Castle from Mountain Valley is our Ambassador of the Year.
I'm very honored. When I graduated from APP 7 years ago, I didn't know where I was going to call home, and very thrilled and proud to have found it here in Surrey County. It's where I met and married my husband. It's where I've found a large group of people that loves me and cares about me, and I'm very honored for that, and I'm honored to be a part of an organization in Mountain Valley that invests in me and supports my ambition. So thank you very much for everybody that has taken me under their wing in Surrey County, welcomed me into their circle. I'm very proud and honored to be here. Thank you.
Small Business of the Year. This is sponsored by Hodges Real Estate. This is for a business rooted in community service, employee relations, environmental stewardship, innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship, and has 24 or fewer employees. So please welcome Eric Hodges.
While we all know about the large businesses in town, the school system, the hospitals, the carport companies, the true fabric that keeps the town running are the small businesses. Nationwide, over 90% of Chamber of Commerce members are the small businesses. At Hodges Realty, we are proud to be one of those members. While the national chains are the ones with the biggest signs and the highest advertising budgets, the small businesses are the ones supporting your daughter's t-ball teams or your son's basketball teams. In this case, we're talking about a very involved local company who supports many of the Chamber events, but also supports many, many others in the community with, let's say, a splash of pizzazz. Now I add my little bit. Have you ever watched ants scurrying around on the ground? That's what it's like if you go to this company and watch them work at Creative Designs, Flowers, and Gifts. And I've been over there many times, especially Valentine's Day. I like to volunteer over there and help deliver flowers for them on Valentine's. And I'm like, how are y'all organized here? Because it's like organized chaos. It's like a beehive. And the queen bee is Dawn Lawson. So let's hear it for Creative Designs, Flowers, and Gifts.
First, I want to say thank God. I've been blessed with 31 years in the flower business, and my husband will tell you we started on a whim. I walked in one day and said, I want to open a flower shop, and he went, really? What do you know about flowers? I was in the car business for 10 years and walked away and have never looked back. I've had the love and support of my family for many, many years. I am blessed to have my mother, who is 87, at my shop every day working. My sister, my husband, my daughter. We're 3 generations. I am honored tonight. I had never thought about this being us. Kind of caught me off guard. Thank you all for being customers and supporting us. Most of you know my slogan is Send Flowers, Send Love, and we want to send love all over Surry County. Thank you again.
All right, next up is our Large Business of the Year. This is sponsored by the Hampton Inn. The nominee should be a business rooted in community service, employee relations, environmental stewardship, innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship, and have 25 or more employees. Please welcome, from the Hampton Inn, Lenice Lynch.
Hampton Inn is the proud sponsor of the Large Business of the Year Award. We in our community are blessed to not only have many wonderful small businesses, but also to have numerous superb large businesses. These are the companies who have the means and the willingness to sponsor major events, become chamber champions, and basically do whatever it takes to help the chamber and the community. Between the 6 nominees that were received, the number of employees they represent is in the thousands. The income and taxes that they provide annually is in the multi-millions. On behalf of the Hampton Inn, I want to congratulate each of the nominees for their outstanding dedication to our community. It was a tough decision, but I am proud to announce that the winner of the Large Business of the Year is Surry Yadkin Electric Membership Corporation.
I just want to say thank you to the ones who made the decision. I'm just one of 75 employees, and we have 3 high school interns through Surry Yadkin Works this semester as well. Our focus is on community, and when I joined just under 5 years ago, it meant a lot that I was going to a place that does so much for the community. They support us. The employees have their own community projects committee, and every year we choose different organizations that we're going to support through our golf tournament. This year we did a bingo for the first time in several years, and that's the money that went to Surry Medical Ministries. We had over 200 people show up for bingo, and I want to thank all the businesses in here who help sponsor those events for us and help us make that happen for the community. If it weren't for y'all, we wouldn't be able to do that alone, so thank y'all so much.
All right, next up is the Valor Award. Valor Award is sponsored by Luck Stone, and they are not here tonight, so I will be presenting it. This award is a tribute celebrating the selfless acts of our area's first responders, police officers, and firefighters. The Valor Award is open to all public safety professionals and volunteers. Individuals selected for this award demonstrate courage and selflessness in their daily routine. Valor is defined as a great courage in the face of danger. Our first responders, public safety professionals, and volunteer fire and EMS personnel face that danger daily, and I wish that we could recognize all of them for their courage and their willingness to risk their safety to help others. Okay, so Jane Utt from Luckstone sent this to me and wanted me to read this to you. If you would be so kind, I would like to tell you about a recent event that happened at our company, Luckstone, on November 27th, 2023. It was in the afternoon that I heard several of my direct reports talking, and they sounded anxious. I stepped out of my office to see if I could help, and one of our truck drivers said he was burning up. I went to get him some water, and he met me in the hall and wanted me to take his blood pressure. The reading was high, so I told him that he was sick and needed a doctor's attention, and I was going to take him now. He finally agreed to go. I rushed him to the vehicle. He got in, but before I got out of the parking lot, I felt a vice-like grip on my hand that was on the gear stick. I looked over and saw that he was experiencing either a heart attack or a stroke, and I started blowing the horn of the car to get some help from those inside the office. Others within the office started the first responder action and got the AED. The person on the 911 call talked them through CPR and getting them onto the AED. They had been taught in the early class, but the calm, experienced voice on the phone made all the difference. The AED shocked Tony multiple times, and when the EMS arrived and went into action, I felt such a sense of relief. I watched all the people doing various jobs and moving and taking care of my friend. They were so calm and were very intent and in tune with one another as to what the next move might be. I know I will never forget this day or the people who worked tirelessly, and more importantly, the EMS team who saved his life. I've always known that they were great and selfless individuals to do this work. When someone you care about is in their hands, you truly realize their value and worth. I do not know if the individual receiving the award tonight was part of that team that came to our rescue that day, but it doesn't matter because they are all amazing and worthy of praise and honor. I can truly say with all my heart that as an employee of Luckstone and longtime friend of the individual who had the heart attack, it is our privilege and honor to sponsor this award. So on behalf of the fine people of Luckstone and really our entire community, I'm proud to award the 2024 Valor Award to Corey Scarce.
So I'm truly honored and humbled to have this award. Up until we walked in the banquet hall tonight, I was under the impression that we were attending a Mount Airy City Schools banquet for my wife's work. Boy, was I shocked to realize that wasn't the case. So thank you guys to everybody who nominated me for this award. It's truly humbling. Thank you to God, first and foremost, for allowing me to be able to serve in the capacity that I do. Thanks to my family for all the times I've had to get up from the dinner table or spend long, countless nights at work doing this. And thank you to you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, next up is the Duke Energy Citizen and Service Award. The Duke Energy Citizenship and Service Award recognizes the efforts of a person or group that demonstrates outstanding volunteerism and community service. It is a tribute to those who make a difference in the community by using time, talent, and compassion to positively impact the lives of others. Please welcome from Duke Energy, Jimmy Flythe, the Director of the West Region Government and Community Relations.
It is a pleasure tonight to present the Duke Energy Citizenship and Service Award. You know, we decided here in Mount Airy we'd present it to a nonprofit organization. Recipients of this award help to foster a culture of citizenship and service, acting as a catalyst to others to become involved in civic and social activities. This year's recipient is an organization whose focus is to spread kindness. It was started by the parents who tragically lost a child as a result of bullying. Its mission is to help educate others on the effects of bullying and prevent bullying-related suicide. One of their programs is Kindness Rocks, where they provide paint and materials for schools to paint rocks with words of encouragement to be shared. They provide school education programs. They award scholarships to individuals who display extraordinary acts of kindness. Each year, they also sponsor a Kindness Day full of all sorts of fun activities. Please help me in congratulating this year's Duke Energy Citizenship and Service Award recipient, Vincent's legacy. I think Vincent's mom, Roxanne, is here to accept the award.
Speechless is kind of where I am at the moment. I would like to thank not just everyone, but also our board that we have though my husband and I started this nonprofit in memory of our son, it is because of the community in which we live and the school system that we're able to keep his memory alive and to keep doing what we're doing. We have rocks in 44 states in 3 different countries. We hope to have all 50 states covered this year. We have several different organizations that we partner with and that I speak with to implement policy change and procedure and to give children a voice and to learn to self-advocate. I'd like to thank my husband who's here and Vincent's sister Lily that did not come tonight, but thank you so much. And I also want to just say something really fast to Corey Scarce. It was well deserved and he knows why I love him so much.
All right, so thank you again to all of you for attending. This is a great turnout. Thank you to our sponsors, the award sponsors, Will, Emily, and the rest of the staff at Our Marketing. Christy Andrews, my membership director, who has done an amazing job of helping me with putting this together. My board of directors, and Shannon Myers. Shannon, thank you. All right. Of course, I want to thank our dignitaries for showing up. I appreciate all of you for doing that. And I'd also like to thank Nathan and Peter from Surrey on the Go for coming out and taking care of this as well. As the president and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to congratulate all the nominees you have made. You all have helped make my new hometown an amazing place to live and work.